Hello and welcome to another game of the York Dukes Varsity Girls Basketball here against DGN. Today, the Dukes will be taking on the Trojans at home. Connor, who is going to be starting here for our Dukes today?
So we got the senior Marianne Blast starting. She did not play last game due to an illness. We also have junior guard Hannah Myers starting. Lizzie Borchers will also be on the court. And for the first time, I believe sophomore Anna Filosa will be getting her first start of the year after putting up 25 points last game. And the big center down low, Angelina Downer, will also be getting the start tonight.
Dukes defense starting off strong here, causing a lot of commotion. Keeping the ball on the perimeter is DGN. Trying to find something open. Nothing working so far for the Trojans. Three ball now, that one's short. Gets their own offensive rebound, so DGN will keep possession. Long possession going on for DGN. Not being able to get a good shot off, but York not able to stop anything. Another three ball short again with another offensive rebound. Gets it down low, and that's two easy points to start off the game, and that was number 31, Annie Stevens, with the basket. Lizzie Borchers now bringing the ball up for York. Gets to their player, Marianne Blast. Filosa now in the corner, drives baseline. No good on that one. Rebound by the Trojans, going down the other way. Duke's defense played a great game last week against OPRF, only allowing 31 points. Their defense has been a great factor for this team all season long, as there's going to be a foul called there on the Dukes on the shot.
Trojans offense only averaging 38 points per game, and the Dukes offense, on the other hand, is averaging 63.8 points per game. But this will be interesting as the Trojans play very good defense, and it kind of looks like long possessions are part of their game plan. Their first possession lasted almost 2 minutes, and if they keep this up, just moving the ball around a lot and then scoring points late, that could be a really big problem for the Dukes, who like to play the game at a very fast pace.
Fleming was able to go 1 for 2 from the line there, now increasing their lead to 3. Filosa gets it down low to Downer, throws it up, hits the bottom of the backboard. They're going to call Downer there for a push, and that will be a foul on York's second team foul. DGN's going to get the ball, going back down the other way.
One thing York really has to do well tonight is make sure they're making the layups. I mean, last week against OPRF, sure, they scored over 70 points, but one thing they really struggled with was finishing at the rim. They were fortunate enough to draw a lot of fouls, which is something they're going to want to continue today, as they're a good free throw shooting team. But if they want to defeat a good team in Downers Grove North, they're going to need to get those points in the paint.
And we're seeing that press defense work out early for York, as it did against OPRF, causing a turnover right there. That was a huge reason why the York Dukes were able to win by so much, was playing great defense and forcing a lot of turnovers. Marianne Blast on the drive there, kicks it back out to Filosa. Filosa with a step back three, off the backboard, no good. Angelina Downer with the rebound, and she's able to put that one up for 2, giving the Dukes their first 2 points for the game.
Downer with a nice rebound there and just able to put it back up, and that's what the Dukes need early in this game, establishing their paint presence, and that will allow them to open up shots behind the arc to hopefully force DGN to pay more attention to the ladies in the paint.
That was Filosa there on the tip pass. Going out of bounds, though, so DGN will get the ball back. DGN not able to get too many good looks so far, but have done a great job on the offensive boards. There's a 3-ball there. That one's going to be short. Angelina Donner with the rebound, and Myers will be going back down the other way. Takes a nice little drive and gets the floater to go as Myers. Myers coming off a great game against OPRF, putting up 16 points as well as getting over 5 steals. That's been a big part of her game, is getting steals and being able to do a good job in the transition offense, finding her teammates for points and getting easy layups. That foul's going to be on Lizzie Baldridge. That's going to be her second already, as York's coach looking to make a change already, not trying to get her in foul trouble early, as that's one of their better players.
Allison Sheehan checking in early for Baldridge, who's in some foul trouble. And like you said, TJ, Hannah Myers, she's not known for scoring the most points, but she is a huge factor on this team. Forces multiple turnovers a game, as well as getting multiple assists, and she does a great job of spacing the floor here for this team.
DGN trapped in the corner, able to kick it back out to reset the offense. Trying to look to the inside, not finding anything. In the corner now. Kicks it back up top. Drops the ball right there, able to recover. Nothing open on that shot. On the drive now. And that's 2 points there for Caitlin Parker.
The Dukes defense here, they're really struggling to find an answer for this slow-paced DGN offense, something they're not used to. They're used to running the game at a very fast pace, and they're going to need to make some adjustments if they want to keep up the close score here in this one.
Myers with a step back. That one long. Tipped by Downer. Wasn't able to grab the offensive rebound. DGN's going to be taking the ball back down. And there's a 3-ball there, and that one's going to be good for Fleming. DGN's done a great job so far, really taking the pace of this game, playing it how they want to play it on the offensive side.
Bit of blown coverage there on the Dukes' part, as she was left wide open, and that has got to change. Their perimeter defense has got to be better, as they're giving up some easy threes here in the first quarter.
They get the ball across now. Down to the corner. Really just trying to find anything open here. Cross pass. Another drive. Nothing open on that one. Dukes have done a great job keeping the paint completely secured, though. DGN not able to get the ball down low at all to cause any of those open three looks that they've been having so far on this possession. Corner 3 right there. That one's short. Offensive rebound, though. They're going to say that one's off the Dukes, so DGN will keep the ball. Connor, what do you think this York's defense needs to do on the boards to get more rebounds, as we've seen multiple offensive boards for DGN so far?
I think they're just getting beat down low. You have the DGN players coming down low and just kind of jumping up and stealing the rebounds, and they're just fighting just a little bit harder than the Dukes. And the Dukes are used to getting a lot of turnovers, and we really haven't seen that today so far. And DGN is passing quite a bit, so I think the Dukes need to also try and force some turnovers here.
Down to 1 minute 20 left in the first quarter. Score only 6-8 with DGN in the lead. Another drive there, kick back out. Fake 3, finds a woman wide open, and that one's good for 3. Abby Gross.
With that 3, DGN just extends their lead to 5 points. The Dukes really have not faced this kind of low-scoring affair in the first quarter really at all this season. So they're looking for an offensive spark here.
And there's Sheehan with the 3. Great pass by Hannah Myers to find her on the outside. That's already Sheehan's fifth point of the first quarter.
Sheehan, who normally comes off the bench, is already having herself a big day, and she could be a big factor in this one as Marianne Blass and Anna Filosa, the team's top 2 scorers, have been relatively quiet so far in this one.
Great job by those two on the defensive side right there to cause the traveling call. One of the few turnovers we've seen so far, which we're not used to seeing from this York team. We're used to seeing high-octane offenses and great defense, and there's Filosa with another miss. Fast break now for DGN, and that one's blocked by Hannah Myers, but they're going to call a foul, sending her to the line.
Not really sure about that call there. Myers, who does a great job sprinting down the court and catching up to the DGN player. That was, I believe, Hope Sebek, and it would have been better. It looked like it should have been like just a clean block from Hannah Myers, but Sebek will get a line to the line to shoot her free throws, and she knocks down the first one here.
DGN's doing a great job of getting everyone involved so far, as everyone has done their part on the offensive side, putting up at least 2 points. Myers coming down now, trying to get this team back in the game. Blash tries to get open for a 3, can't though. Myers drives baseline, hits the side of the backboard. No shot off there, and that's going to be end of the first quarter. This is the first time that we've personally seen York be losing after the first quarter, as DGN's winning 13-9. Connor, what do you think the Dukes need to get back in the lead of this game?
I really think it all starts with forcing their turnovers. Part of what makes their offense work so well is they run the game at their own pace. They force turnovers, and they found wide open looks down in the paint for some easy buckets, and that needs to start happening if they want to stay relevant in this game. And they really need to find an answer for DGN's slow pace of play. They pass the ball around a ton, and some of their offensive possessions taking upwards to 2 minutes at a time, and this is just something the Dukes are not used to seeing, and they're really going to have to adapt to what DGN has brought to the table so far.
Totally agree there, Connor. We're going to take a short little break here before the girls get back out on the court. You're watching York Sports Network Girls Varsity Basketball. And we're back here at the start of the second quarter. DGN leading the Dukes 13-9 as the Dukes get the ball first here to start out the second quarter. Filosa finding Sheehan on the other side of the court, not able to get a shot up. Dukes trying to get back in this game as they are losing right now. Myers trying to drive, finds Blast for 3. Blast not able to connect on that one, as DGN grabs a defensive rebound, and they're going to be going back down the other way. Finding a wide open person right there, and there's another 2 points for Violet Mitchell.
Wow, DGN just completely switching it up there, going from their slow tortoise wins the race type of approach to just fast like a cheetah as they find a wide open Trojan down at the basket, and they've completely switched up their offensive game plan on the Dukes, something they were not expecting. And now the Dukes are going to have to be able to defend slow paces of play on the offensive side, as well as these fast breakaway plays. And TJ, one thing the Dukes have not been doing well is rebounding the ball. And personally, I think it's affecting them a lot. I don't know what you think, but I think they need to start getting the offensive rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, part of the reason that their transition offense is so good for the Dukes is that they're able to get those rebounds, keeping the opposing teams from getting second chance points, and really going down the court, sprinting down, finding open people in the lane, and then causing them to crash down low, and then finding the 3 opportunities there. But we really haven't seen a lot of rebounds at all from the Dukes, which is starting to show here as the DGN is now leading by 6. Filoso trying to find down or down low. She tries to go up with it, and they're going to call a foul on that on DGN for a shooting foul, and Filoso will go to the line for 2.
Not the person you want to send to the line here if you're the Trojans. Filoso, one of the best shooters on the team, and if she gets some free throws, and this is a easy way for the Dukes to make a 6-point lead into a 2-point lead. I'm sorry, a 4-point lead.
Filoso knocks down the first one. Hits long on the second one. Downer tips it, not able to grab the rebound, though.
Speaking of Filoso, her older brother, Brian, the York Dukes wide receiver, has checked in to the Dick Campbell gym to watch his younger sister play in this one.
Anna Filoso gets the steal on that one, gets it down to Marianne Blast. She shoots it, rolls around the rim, and gets it down in the basket for an and 1 there. Marianne Blast now going to the line to try and complete the 3-point play.
Marianne Blast just so physical in the paint. She's known for her perimeter shooting, but there you see her getting very physical in the paint, fights for the basket, and draws the foul, and has the opportunity for the and 1 here.
And she connects on that and 1. Fouls have not been a big problem so far for the Trojans, but we've seen early in the second quarter that Dukes have been going back to what they've done best so far this season and getting to the free throw line and getting their points that way. As the Dukes closing on this DGN lead, now with only 2-point lead for the Trojans, being 15-13. Taking the ball out slow is DGN. Trying to find someone open, but they haven't been able to. Dukes have done a great job keeping the ball on the perimeter so far in this game. Finds an open girl. 3-ball. That one's good for Violet Mitchell. Violet Mitchell's done a great job off the bench so far, already putting out 5 points for the Trojans.
A lot of depth for this DGN team, similar to what the Dukes have going for them.
And there's another shot there by Marianne Blast that she's able to knock down in the paint. Trojans now lead 18-15 as they try going down fast, not able to get it, but there's another offensive rebound for the Trojans.
Dukes getting out-rebounded by so much right now. They're going to have to figure something out in the paint because this cannot keep happening. Getting lots of second chances on their offensive drives.
Trojans going back to their slow offense, trying to find something open. Not able to find anything. Almost stolen there by Sheehan. Trojans still can't find anything. Finally get it down low. Down low again. Finds an open girl for 3. That one's short. Offensive rebound. And there's another 2 points for Caitlin Parker as we see the 3rd chance points on that possession, which DG has done a great job of getting offensive rebounds so far in this one and getting those 2nd chance and 3rd chance points. Marianne Blast now with the ball. Gets it to Hannah Myers. Nothing going for her. Sheehan with a nice little floater, and that one's good.
Great floater there by Sheehan, getting a little bit of an offensive spark going here for the Dukes, and that is one of the best moves we've seen today in this one, TJ. But despite the offense firing on all cylinders, the question still remains, will the Dukes be able to take away some of these offensive rebounds that DGN seems to be getting so many of?
And there's a steal there by Anna Filoso. She's going down. She can't get that one to go. And Anna Filoso gets her own rebound, though, to keep the possession going. Marianne Blast for 3 now. That one's good. Tie ball game here after that Marianne Blast 3. Score now 20-20 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this first half. They're able to get it past half court now.
Dukes are getting dominated in the paint so much the score felt farther away than it actually was, but just like that, Marianne Blast ties it up, and she is just one of the most, if not the most electric players on this basketball court.
Normally with a rebound differential so big, you expect the score to show that, but so far the Dukes have been able to still put up points in a hurry and stop them from scoring as much, keeping the game tied, as there's going to be a foul called there.
Looks to be on Hannah Myers.
And it will be. So DGN will get the ball. And Lizzie Borchers will check back into the game for Hannah Myers. She had 2 early fouls, so haven't seen much action from her yet. And DGN is going to call a timeout. So with this timeout, we will take a short break. You're watching girls varsity basketball on York Sports Network.
Does not have a defense.
And we're back here, score 20-20. Now counting down just under 3 minutes left in the first half. As their ball is tipped there, DGN able to recover, but they're throwing that one out of bounds, which will cause for another York turnover.
Turnovers starting to become more plentiful in the second quarter, something they struggled with in the first quarter, but like they say, better late than never, TJ.
Yep, for sure, Connor. Lizzie Baldridge now bringing the ball down the court. She's been a bit quiet so far. No points yet for her. There's a 3 there for Filosa, and the York Dukes have now taken the lead for the first time today.
They just left Anna Filosa wide open, and if you're the head coach for Downers Grove North, I hope you would have learned your lesson as you left the second best shooter on this Dukes team wide open.
And they do it again, and Filosa not able to connect on that one. DGN gets the board and is going back down the other way.
Duke's still looking for their first defensive rebound tonight. I believe they have 2 rebounds total, 3 rebounds total, both offensively, 2 from Anna Filosa and 1 from Angelina Downer.
They're going to get York with a foul there. They're going to call that one on Angelina Downer. Trojans will get the ball underneath the basket.
Looked like Maggie Fleming was thrown hard to the floor there.
They're able to get the ball in, almost stolen by Marianne Blass. They find an open girl for 3. That one's no good. Another offensive rebound for the Trojans. That one's on the floor. And the Trojans are able to get a timeout in. Now with only 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the half, the Dukes lead the Trojans 23-20. And you are watching girls varsity basketball on York Sports Network. Yeah, we can hear it in our ear.
And welcome back to York Sports Network, where we will continue the final minute 51 here in the second quarter. Dukes have a 3-point lead against Downers Grove North, what feels like the closest game of the year so far for this Lady Dukes team.
Trojans trying to find something open. I've had a lot of perimeter shots today. Not able to get the ball into the paint. Marion Blast trying to trap on the corner there. Trying to get something going here. Not able to do so as Anna Filosa with the steal. Gets tripped up, so she's going to have to slow down the offense here. Gives it to Allison Sheehan. Back up to Filosa, trying to set up the offense. Allison Sheehan with the ball, gets it over to Marianne Blast. Blast with the drive. She's not able to connect on that one.
Just a bit too hard off the glass there, something we rarely see from Marianne.
And a little miscommunication there as the Trojans throw the ball directly out of bounds. So York will get the ball back with 38 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Not a great pass there by the Trojans. Probably one of the worst passes we've seen all day. So hopefully they can rebound on defense here as the Dukes take over.
Downer with the ball on the outside. Gets it to Blast. Looking for a three, wasn't able to get it off. Borchers now with the drive, and she gets it to go, extending this Dukes lead to 5 points here.
It's a great move by Lizzie Borchers. She hits the little Euro step on the Trojan defenders, and they are absolutely helpless on that one.
Five seconds now. Trying to get any kind of shot up. Not able to get a shot off there. And so that'll end the first half for this game. Dukes leading 25-20 over the Downers Grove North Trojans. Connor, what do you think that either team could be doing better so far in this one?
Well, we've seen a lot of scoring from the Dukes, which is actually a little bit less scoring from the Dukes than what we're used to. But in terms of what we see normally in high school girls basketball, 25 points is not too bad through the first half. The only problem is I still think they're searching for their first defensive rebound, and that is a huge issue so far. That has caused a lot of problems and resulted in a lot of DGN points. So they are going to have to find their footing in terms of defensive rebounds. One promising thing is the turnovers have started to come around in the second quarter compared to the first, so that looks a lot better. As for the Trojans, they have done a great job keeping this Dukes team in check. They've done it like no other team I've seen do this season. And TJ, what are some things you think they should continue to do?
For York, like you were saying about the defensive rebounds, that's got to pick up. You can't have no defensive rebounds and expect to win a game, although they are winning right now, but that's due to their defense doing a great job causing turnovers. Their star players so far, though, have not really been there for them on the offensive side. Marianne Blast not putting out her normal scoring outbreak that she has been so far this year. Same with Anna Filosa. So they should really try to get both of them involved in the second half. Offensively, the Trojans have done a great job slowing it down, as the Dukes like to have a high-powered, really fast offense and defense, getting steals and going in transition, but they have not been able to do so with how the Trojans have really slowed down their offense.
And we'll take our halftime break here, 8-12, and then this Lady Dukes team will return. You're watching Varsity Girls Basketball live on York Sports Network. Hello, Duke fans, and welcome back. As the second half is nearly underway here live at the Dick Campbell Gym, as the Lady Dukes have a 5-point lead on the Trojans. The score is 25-20, and the third quarter is about to be underway as the Trojans will start with the basketball.
Trojans in the first half ran a slow, methodical offense, trying to run the clock and get a good shot. Not able to do so there as Lizzie Borchers gets the steal.
I can't believe she saved that ball. It looked like her foot was out of bounds. That is an incredibly athletic play there from Lizzie Baldridge.
As Marion Blast shoots a step-back three there, not able to get it to go. Diving on the floor, Marion Blast picks up her own rebound, gets to Anna Filosa for three, and they're going to call her for a travel there. Trojans with the ball now. Trying to get it past half court. Having a little bit of struggles, but finally do. Fine back door. Blocked by Marianne Blast. That'll be off of her though, so DGN will get the ball back.
Dukes got pretty lucky there. Trojans had a wide open lady down at the paint. They got lucky that Blast was able to block her when she caught the ball.
Trojans able to get the ball in. Trojans have tried playing through the perimeter so far. Both their guards being out by the volleyball lines for most of this game. Not really trying to get into the paint so far. Nothing doing on this possession so far. There's a three there. That's not going to go. And that's going to be a jump ball there. Angelina Downer tied up with that one. Dukes are going to get the ball as the possession arrow was for them. Dukes still in search for that first defensive rebound. As that's been a huge problem with why this game is so close so far. Blast with the ball, trying to find something open. Nothing going. Myers with a three, and she knocks it down. Hannah Myers with the three ball.
Myers up to 5 points now in this one as she hits down the three. She is also one of this team's top scorers as well as one of the best playmakers.
Blast with a three in transition, no good. Dukes were able to get their first, or another steal on that last possession.
Steals are plentiful for the Dukes, yet the defensive rebounds are nowhere to be found.
Searching for threes, DGN with a drive. They will get her for the travel though as she tried to get out of that sticky situation.
Her foot right there just moved ever so slightly before she could get rid of the ball, so that's a great call by the ref. Able to see that, and the Dukes will get the ball.
Dukes trying to add their lead at double digits. Great pass from Marianne Blast on the cutting Myers. Myers able to put that in for two. Dukes now lead 30-20 with 5 minutes and 24 seconds left as DGN elects to call a timeout. So with that timeout, we'll take a short break. You are watching York Girls Varsity Basketball here on York Sports Network.
And welcome back to York Sports Network. Here we are live from the Dick Campbell Gym, back from the timeout, where the Trojans are going to start with the ball. Dukes lead 30-20, the largest lead they have possessed all day.
Largest lead for any team, as this has been a real close competitive game so far. Trojans haven't scored just quite yet in the second half. Trying to find something. York able to get another steal, but loses it. Going up for the layup, and Downer is going to be charged with a foul there.
Addie Fanta to the line for the Trojans.
And that'll be Angelina Downer's third foul here early in the second half, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. As Fanta's able to knock down the first of 2 free throws, as Downer will be coming out of the game now. Replacing her is Allison Sheehan.
The Dukes are running a little bit of a smaller lineup here. We are yet to see Tegan Roach tonight.
One of their better rebounders. North will get their another offensive rebound, but they will be stepping out of bounds, so the Dukes catch a break there as they get the ball back.
Maggie Fleming stepped out of bounds there. The DGN coach is talking to the ref about it, who tells him to calm down and relax on the sidelines. This North coach is a big, scary dude, so I would not want to mess with him.
Blast with a fadeaway, no good. Anna Filosa with another offensive rebound, and there's going to be a foul on the floor there. Reaching on DGN.
The North coach does not look very happy. The big bearded lumberjack, as the coach takes a seat on the bench in this high pressure situation.
That last foul was on Addie Fanta. Dukes get it into Marianne Blast for 3. That one long off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound for Sheehan. Lost her dribble there. Able to get it out to Blast. Myers finds Blast down low, and Blast finds Borchers for a 3, and that one's going to be good. 33-21 Dukes.
Nothing but net there for Lizzie Borchers as she's able to knock down her 3. The Dukes offense is starting to come alive in the second half.
Dukes have looked a lot more comfortable so far on the offensive end and defensive end, getting a lot more turnovers. That 3 there from DGN is going to be short as Anna Filoso grabs a defensive rebound.
First one of the game, I believe, and it belongs to the sophomore.
Filoso now with a drive, throws it up off the glass, not able to get it to go, grabs her own rebound, able to kick it back out to Myers. A little bit of contact there, not going to be called as a foul. Hannah Myers is going to be called for a travel. So DGN will be getting the ball back.
Looked like a little push to Myers there as she trips and tumbles and rolls on the ground. Refs don't call anything, and instead, to travel for Myers and a turnover for the Dukes.
DGN having a tough time scoring on this Dukes defense here in the second half, only getting 1 free throw to go. Still looking for their first basket. As they get it down low, kick it back out to 3. That one's going to be good, and that's going to be Maggie Fleming on the 3 ball, cutting this Dukes lead back down to single digits. Izzy Baldridge bringing the ball down for the Dukes, gets it to Filosa. Right back to Baldridge. Blast trying to make something happen. Myers with a drive, kick out to Filosa. That one no good. Rebound by Sheehan to Filosa, and Filosa gets the layup.
Duke starting to grab some more offensive rebounds here, and it's resulting in more points. The lead for the Dukes is now 11. It's 35-24 with 2:28 left in the third quarter. Filosa missed the 3, but the Dukes got the rebound, and it went back to Filosa, and she got to lay it in.
Tip pass there, a couple players wrestling for the ball. It's going to be called a jump ball and possession arrow pointing towards DGN. DGN will get the ball underneath the basket now. Finding a lady wide open under the basket, and that is Maggie Fleming once again on the layup.
Fleming with 5 quick points in under 2 minutes of game time.
Their leading scorer right now with 9 points. Leading scorer in the entire game. Myers with the ball looking to shoot. Nothing there. Drive, gets it down low to Filosa. Back out to Sheehan. Sheehan with a 3, and that one's good. Allison Sheehan. Been a great spark off the bench today for the Dukes, now with 10 points and the leading scorer for the Dukes.
That is some excellent ball movement by this York offense, and that is what they have been missing. That's what they were missing in the first half, finding it in the second half, and they are extending their lead to 12 points.
DGN with another bad pass. Lizzie Baldridge with the steal, pushing it down, gets it to Filosa. Look to shoot a 3, not open. They're going to get Sheehan with the traveling call there. Move their feet before dribbling with it. Seen that a couple times from both teams today. North's defense has done a good job so far, causing more turnovers for the Dukes than we've seen all season. They're going to call an offensive foul there on Hope Sebeck. So the Dukes will be getting the ball. Anna Filosa with the ball. Swings it over to Myers in the corner for a 3. That one long. Anna Filosa fighting for the ball. Not able to get it. DGN. Bad pass, able to recover. Gets it past half court. Had an open girl in the corner. Not able to see her though. Just 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Swing pass down to the other corner. Good move. Goes up for a layup. And that's going to be a foul on Lizzie Baldridge. So with just 25 seconds left to go in this third quarter, Sebeck will get 2 free throws to try and bring this lead back down to 10 points.
Baldridge had 2 early in the first quarter, but now this is her first foul ever since, so
2 Dukes
she's
players
improving.
with 3 fouls so far. Both Downer and Baldridge, with Angelina Downer sitting on the bench right now.
Speaking of Angelina Downer, she gets up and checks in Baldridge to the bench. Duke's electing to go with some height, so that will move Sheehan to the power forward position.
Free throw good there for Sebeck, making this a 10-point game. Dukes lead 38-28. Likely will be the last possession of this quarter. Sheehan drives, gets it to Filosa in the corner, shot fake, 3 ball. That one no good. Hannah Myers fights for it. They will call a foul there. That one will be on Hannah Myers.
Coach Collings cannot believe it. He is livid on the sideline, saying they were hooking their arm around Myers and they pushed her to the ground. How could it be a foul on Hannah? Nonetheless, the call cannot be reversed, but the refs are pretty sure they got the call right.
And quick 2 points there to end the third quarter. Dukes are leading 38-30, heading into the fourth quarter. And you've been watching York Girls Varsity Basketball here on York Sports Network.
And we're back live here in the Dick Campbell gym. It's an 8-point game. Dukes have an 8-point lead, and this is probably the best game and the closest game they've played in all year. It's been hard fought by both teams. Dukes in some foul trouble. Couple of players with 3 fouls, and they're also missing some players. The junior forward, Stella Cole, not playing today, as well as Daly Wangler and Mia Barton are also not with the team. We have also yet to see the big center, Tegan Roach, some needed height that is yet to check into the game, as well as Chloe Schill and Mia Pretzi. Dukes have handled it well, though.
Dukes have the short in their rotation today, just checking in 6 players so far. Filosa with a step back 3. That one short off the rim, no good. DGN able to get the rebound. Pushing it now. Gets it down low. Foul on Marianne Blast. Marianne Blast not happy about that call. And that's going to send Sebek to the line.
I'd have to agree with Blast there. It looks like she caught all ball right there, but somehow they called a defensive foul. So that will send Hope Sebek to the line.
She's able to knock the first one down, cutting this York lead to just 7. And she gets the second one to go as well. Lizzie Baldridge bringing the ball up for the Dukes. Filosa gets it down to Downer, gets it down low to Hannah Myers. Nothing going, so Hannah Myers brings it back out to the top. Tries again, gets it to Marianne Blast. Hits a cutting Filosa. Filosa with the left hand, and she knocks it down.
Anna Filosa, much better when it comes to driving to the basket today. She struggled against OPRF, but she looks much improved, and it's coming at the most important times for the Dukes.
Lizzie Baldridge able to get the steal there for the Dukes. Hannah Myers now with the ball in the wing. Not seeing anything. Now in the corner. Gets it back out top to Filosa. Marianne Blast with a nice spin move, and there's an and one, Marianne Blast.
Sensational from the Quincy commit. That is one of the best moves you'll ever see. And she knocks down the and one. Nick Gergoni can't believe it. Our statistician on to my right is going bonkers.
And Marianne Blast able to knock down the free throw, finishing out the 3-point play. Dukes now get their lead back up to double digits, winning 43-32 with just 6 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in this game. Trojans have been playing a slow offense today. Probably going to have to kick it into high gear as they're down with not too much time left. Drive there, not able to get the shot to go, and Angelina Downer gets the ball.
That was a defensive rebound. So scarce in this game for the Dukes, but the defensive rebounds are coming through at some important times.
Trojans able to get the ball down low. Ball fake, jumper, short. Another offensive rebound for DGN. See a lot more driving so far here in this fourth quarter. Not being able to get anything going now. 3 ball. That one's going to be an error ball. Anna Filosa with the rebound. Baldridge bringing the ball up the court. Over to Myers. Myers tries getting it to Blast, and she does. They're going to call an offensive foul there on Lizzie Baldridge. Going to call that an illegal screen, and that's her 4th foul. They are going to keep her out there, though. One more, and then she's going to have to sit down. Foul trouble becoming an issue with the shortened rotation for the Dukes. Hannah Myers and Angelina Downer with 3, and Lizzie Borchers with 4. All 3 of them on the court right now. Bad pass. And that's going to be an over and back violation for DGN. If they're trying to make any sort of comeback in this one, they got to start taking care of the ball better, as York is going to call a timeout. Dukes lead 43-32 with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in this game. You're watching York Girls Varsity Basketball on York Sports Network.
Final 4:33 here, live in the Campbell Gym, as this Lady Duke squad is trying to close this game and put it away to stay undefeated. DGN chasing their 6th win. They are 5-2, looking to be victorious in their first conference game.
Blast gets it down to Myers. Myers takes it back out. Duke's trying to stall a little bit of time here. Myers with the drive, kicks it back out to Filosa. Won't take the 3. Bad pass by Borchers. That one's stolen.
Lizzie Borchers just not her normal self today. She's had a few bad passes and a lot of fouls. One more foul and she'll be out of the game. So she's got to be real careful about what she does on defense here.
3 ball for DGN, long. Gonna get tangled up for the ball, and that'll be DGN's ball as the possession arrow is in their favor. DGN making a quick substitution as well. 3:36 left in the 4th quarter. DGN needs to put up a few points in a hurry here. Another offensive rebound, out for 3. That one's gonna be good. Abby Gross with Violet Mitchell with the 3. Cutting the Dukes lead down to just 8 now with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go.
Violet Mitchell, one of the top scorers for DGN. She's got 8 points, 1 point behind the leading scorer for the Trojans.
Myers with a nice drive. That one barely rims out. Trojans going back down the other way. Pass down the court. Good drive. That one long off the backboard, though, and Marianne Blast is able to secure the rebound.
Ball was just thrown way too hard off the glass. They had a couple of ladies behind the arc wide open, but they elected not to give them the ball.
Scary pass there from Filosa. Myers able to pick it up. Blast kicks it out to Downer. Good back cut from Marianne Blast. That one rattles around the rim and finally drops in. Dukes take back a 10-point lead, 45-35. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go.
North's defense is kind of slipping away from what it was in the first 3 quarters.
And they're going to get Sebek there with a traveling call.
Last thing they needed right there was a turnover. Down 10 points with 2 minutes and 10 seconds. You need to score. And
timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout called by the York coach.
Coach Collins is going to take a timeout. And with that, we're going to take a short break. You are watching York Varsity Girls Basketball live in the Dick Campbell Gym on York Sports Network. And welcome back, Dukes fans, to the Dick Campbell Gym, where we are live here as the Dukes have 45 points, have a 10-point lead over DGN. They got 35 themselves. 2:09 left in this game. Dukes have the ball after the Trojans travel. And this defensive stand for North is going to be more important than ever.
Marianne Blast, though, able to break it herself. Myers drops her defender, gets it over to Filosa, tangled up there, and there's going to be a foul on number 12, Violet Mitchell.
Hannah Myers absolutely dropped her defender to the floor there, crossed her up and just made her fall flat on her face. I've never seen anyone fall so hard like that. Hannah Myers with an incredible move.
DGN trying to get a steal any way they can right now, trying to fight back with 1:40 left to go. Another foul going to be called there on number 22, Maggie Fleming. DGN not, or York not quite in the bonus yet. And there's going to be a 30-second timeout for DGN. You are watching York Girls Varsity Basketball here on YSN. We're back here. York versus DGN. Dukes have a 45-35 lead here with just 1:30 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. DGN going to be called for another foul. That one again going to be on Maggie Fleming, her third. 16 foul, one more. York will be in the bonus. Trying to pass it in. Gets it to Marianne Blast. Blast gets it to Filosa in the corner. Just trying to pass the ball around now. Another foul. That one's going to send Hannah Myers to the free throw line. That one on Caitlin Parker. This one going to be 1-1. Myers long. Downer with the rebound, not able to hold on to it afterwards though. Going down the other way, ball just out of reach of Hope Sebek. That one gonna go out of bounds. York will take the ball back. DGN in full press mode now. 1:10 left to go.
That was probably the worst time to turnover that North has had all game. Coach Bolt on the bench for North, not looking very happy.
Going to be another foul on Sebek there. Send Marianne Blast to the line. That'll be Sebek's third foul as well. Got a couple players on both teams at 3 fouls so far, as Marianne Blast knocks down the first one, extending this Dukes lead to 11 with just 57 seconds left to go. And she's able to connect on the second one as well. Dukes taking off the press defense.
56 seconds left. They own a 12-point lead.
And that one's going to be an air ball.
Not doing North any favors there by airballing shots.
Myers with the ball, gets it over to Marianne Blast. .30 seconds left to go now. Dukes with a comfortable 12-point lead. Finds Anna Filosa down low. It's a great vision by Hannah Myers to find the cutting Filosa for another 2 points. That brings Filosa's total now up to 10.
Second straight game of double-digit points for Anna Filosa. And she's had a couple of clutch points, that being one of them, which is really making it difficult for them to come back. And this should do it. 2 seconds left, and Lizzie Baldridge will hold the ball out. The players are going to go shake hands, and the final score is 49-38. The Dukes remain TJ, and what an done by this. And they started off up finishing job in this one.
Yes, great job today. This morning game so far is able to putting out their normal breaks that they've had. Duke better game offensive and defensively in that second half. Close in the first, able to break away in the second, and that will lead to the Dukes winning this ball game.
Yeah, well said, TJ. An all around amazing game, and this Dukes team moves to 7-0, still undefeated on the season, looking like the team to beat in the conference. And this is going to conclude our stream. I'd like to give a special shout out to Jackson Rennick joining us for the first time as our courtside cameraman. Everyone's favorite senior, Jacob Ferraro, Nick Grigoni on stats, and the great Gavin Connolly switching, and everyone's favorite junior announcer, TJ Solkaitis. I am Connor Choi, live from the Dick Campbell Gym. We are signing off. Have a wonderful day, Dukes fans, and go Dukes.